Katie Rinderly has been teaching here at Due West Elementary School for 10 years, but says it only took one parent complaint to get her a termination hearing. Her attorney told us today he's not even sure what part of that Georgia law she violated.
I'm still at a loss there because the law is so unclear.
Craig Goodmark represents Katie Rinderly, now on the verge of being fired for reading her gifted class at Due West Elementary this book called My Shadow is Purple. It's a rhyming, best-selling children's book dealing with overcoming differences, and Rinderly bought it at the school's own book fair. But after a parent complained, the district later claimed it violated the state's 2022 Divisive Concepts Law, which says teachers must refrain from teaching about race. But Rinderly says the book has nothing to do with race, and the students actually voted to read it in class.
This is about a picture book that is celebrating and validating, the beautiful differences in students.
When she asked Cobb County what it is that violated this Divisive Concepts Law, they couldn't tell her.
The Cobb County School District told Atlanta News First, quote, without getting into the specifics of the personnel investigation, the district is confident that this action is appropriate considering the entirety of the teacher's behavior and history, unquote. They wouldn't elaborate on what that meant, but Goodmark says Rinderly's performance reviews were spotless in her time at Due West Elementary.
Our teachers in the last 48 hours have just exploded with anger and with fear and concern. Could they be next?
Jeff Hubbard with the Cobb County Association of Educators defended Rinderly and called the district's actions, quote, scary and chilling.
Are we cutting off free speech? Are we cutting off free thought? Are we cutting off the ability to state ideas logically and rationally to allow teachers and students to have a discourse?
Rinderly will have a hearing on August 3rd where the school board will make a final decision on her employment. Outside Due West Elementary in Cobb County, Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.